Hey guys, how are you? I just wanted to come on. It's been a long time since I did card time, and I know that most of you like that. And with the holidays being literally in a couple of days, I thought it might be a good time for us to pull a card. Just wanted to say thank you, everybody, as we transition into our new daily dose threads, which I think will be great for everybody to have the support they need on both sides of the coin. So I think that's going to be the best solution for all of us. So today I'm going to pull a Power Thought card for you. So I am going to take our cards and shuffle them up. And if you guys like this card, this pulling card, I would love for you to comment below so that I do know that it's something that you enjoy watching. So just hold on. Let's see. We're just waiting for one to kind of stick out. This one sticks out, which is kind of a good one. It says, I see my parents as tiny children who need love. And on the back, it says, I have compassion for my parents' childhoods. I now know that I chose them because they were perfect for what I had to learn. I forgive them and set them free, and I set myself free. So I think with the holidays, this is kind of a perfect one because it doesn't need to be your parents if your parents aren't with us. It can be really anybody in the family as we bring our families together. I think they've all dealt with our situations in a little bit of a different way, and I know there's a lot of frustration when family and friends just really don't get what we've been through or think that we're done with treatment and that we should just move on and that we should just not keep bringing it up and it's behind you. And so sometimes, and this was just a thread that we had recently of somebody who, was, is not being treated well by their children. And we try to understand, how could they do these things? How could the people in our lives, act this way? I mean, we're the ones who went through what we went through. But sometimes I think it has a lot to do with abandonment, that sometimes people, when they feel vulnerable or they feel like, they've experienced your mortality, through you during this time, that it really shakes them up too. And some people distance themselves, right? I mean, how many of you had friends that kind of disappeared during the process as if you were contagious, right? So that's one of the things that, we do see a lot. That does happen. And so we can either hold on to those resentments of those people and how they treated us and how their family treated us, or we can forgive and move on. And, forgiving somebody does not mean that you're saying that their behavior was acceptable. Forgiving them is allowing that grip to not be held on you. Sometimes how I reframe it for myself is I say, thank you for giving me that experience. So I got to learn about myself. I got to learn a lot about my relationships during this time. So again, I have compassion for my parents' childhoods or whoever we're talking about here. I now know that I chose them because they were perfect for what I had to learn. So it's about you, right? What you had to learn from this experience. I forgive them and set them free. And by doing that, you set yourself free, right? Because if you don't have a resentment over this, then you are able to free it from your radar. And remember, for those of you who've taken the Healing Boobies course, you know that, the program talks about resentments, right? And that being a common thread in those of us who have been diagnosed with the big C. So I just want to wish you all a very Merry Christmas, and Happy Holidays, and Happy New Year, all that good stuff. And I will talk to you again soon. Love you, ladies. Bye.